I haven't seen my daughter Teresa in 3 years. The only time I hear from her is text. It is, "Hi, Daddy, I love you. Send me money."
Over the years, Barry and I have given Teresa over $50,000.
I know I'm a world-class enabler. I've been sending Teresa money ever since she started using heroin.
He's still giving her money.
I send her about $150 a week.
Barry parents out of guilt, and he's given Teresa money because of not being there when she was a child.
I've paid for Teresa's rent, clothes, jewelry. The rare time I would say no, she would text me back and say, "Daddy, I need cigarettes and I need some food." I would send her money. But deep down inside, I knew it was for heroin.
There's no doubt in my mind that Barry is funding her addiction. He sends Teresa a weekly allowance. I show Teresa my love and affection for her by taking her to have a hot meal or inviting her into my home to take a shower and get a good night's sleep. Barry shows his love for his daughter by sending her money. Barry consumed large quantities of alcohol. When I got pregnant, I stopped, but he continued to use cocaine, drinking, then ecstasy. I was married to Barry approximately 5 years, and we got divorced because I found out he was having multiple affairs. I blame Barry for Teresa's addiction because of his lifestyle. When Teresa has her baby, I'm hoping Teresa is clean. If Teresa's not clean, I'm hoping I can take the baby home. I heard Dr. Phil say once, the definition of parenting is sacrifice, and I'm willing to do that.
Well, joining us via Ionico is Karin. Karin, thank you for joining us today. You realize that this baby is going to be born addicted to drugs, correct?
Yes, yes.
And what do you think should happen with this baby when it's born?
Well, I'd like to take care of it if she isn't clean and sober.
Barry, she said you're actually funding this addiction. Is that true?
Yeah, I mean, to a point, you know.
Are you giving her cash money?
I'm giving her cash money, yeah.
So you're saying, here's drug money.
Yes.
You know that.
Yeah.
Here's money to get some poison to put in your arm.
Well, I know that's...
I've asked him over the years to send the money to me so I can take care of her, but he has a problem with that.
So do I.
If I sent the money to Karin, it would go, some of it would go to Karin's needs. You know, that's why I never did that.
Right.
Okay?
Well, hell, I'd rather put it in a paper shredder than
right.
shoot it up her veins.
In hindsight, I wish I would have put it in a 401k, you know, but...
You're giving her money knowing she's buying poison to put in her veins.
I mean, the last 3 years, basically, I just gave up. I know you can't make somebody get sober.
You think Karin contributes to Teresa's addiction because of a chaotic environment?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's why I don't believe Teresa would stay there unless she was absolutely desperate. And it's just not a good environment. It never was. I think once Teresa got to a certain age, she preferred to be around me than Karin. And I think that's part of the anger that Karin has for me.
Uh-huh. So, Karin, you know, we're just being straight up honest here. Do you have problems with emotional stability?
I do have a very bad temper, especially when it comes to my children. If anybody is not treating them with respect, I will defend them to the hilt.
Well, that's not what I asked you. Let me tell you something. I'm interested in this baby's well-being, and I'm not interested in you guys having a turf war or an ego battle. I'm interested in who will be honest with me, and you're smart enough to know, do you have problems with emotional stability? And you can spin that into a humble brag where you say, well,
yes.
I fight for my children if I think they're under. That's not the question I ask. I ask you, do you have problems with emotional stability?
Yes, I do.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.